I was so worried that our police would not play hardball with Babe and Krystal and David, but Bo Buchanan is controlling the investigation. Still, David Hayward seems to lead this charmed life against the legal system, so that's where you come in. Are you going somewhere?
Yeah, I'm moving back to Vegas.
You can't.
I can, it's business.
You spineless coward.
Now, wait a second. What happened here? We were happy to be rid of each other, and now here you are. What do you want?
Why are you leaving? Save me time. Tell me the real reason.
There's nothing keeping me here anymore.
Oh, really? What about Dr. Maria Boom Boom Gray? So, okay, maybe she went back to Hearth and Home, but that's no reason for you to turn tail and run.
I told you before, this is business.
Well, you have plenty of business to take care of here. You signed on to decimate that immoral trio who hurt my daughter Bianca so badly, Babe and Krystal and David Hayward.
You don't need me for that.
Well, what about your son?
Shut up about my son.
You have no idea what you're doing walking out on him.
He pointed a gun at me.
Well, you can be very hard to reach.
Well, he did it. That's why I'm leaving.
Oh, that is such a cop-out.
The boy wanted me dead.
You are completely clueless when it comes to parenting.
I tell you what. Why don't you take your challenges and your advice and take them out the door with you before I pick you up and toss you out? Bye, Erica.
I've called you a lot of things, but I never thought you were a quitter.
Why don't you call me a realist?
You're folding before your hand is even dealt.
No. I have all the cards I need.
This is Bianca's stationery. This is Bianca's handwriting. Oh, my. Bianca is rarely this blunt. I've had enough lies and betrayal to last me for the rest of my life. Well, that's certainly true. I can't fathom how you could do this to your own son. I will not have someone like you anywhere near my daughter. So do something decent for a change and get out of our lives. Well, she certainly gave it to you with both barrels. This is the real reason you're leaving?
It's just more proof that life in Pine Valley would be a lot happier without me in it.
How can a man be so successful and so dense?
I don't know. You figure it out. I got a plane to catch.
Sit down.
I really don't have time for you.
I said sit.
Okay. Make it fast.
Okay. I'm selfish. I hate it, but I need you here because you fight dirty. And because it is payback time to the Carey girls and David Hayward for everything rotten they did to my daughter Bianca. And if you're here and involved in Ethan's life, that will help me protect Bianca and Kendall.
You're hoping that Ethan and I will kiss and make up and go to Vegas together.
Wouldn't that be bliss?
It's not going to happen.
Lesson number 1. When your child is involved, you can never predict the future.
If you can't predict the future, you can't help me. You're just wasting my time.
You catch that flight, and you will cut Ethan out of your life forever. And I know you don't want to admit it, but you are going to be sorry for the rest of your miserable life. Look, you need to take notes, because I haven't near finished yet. And is only behaving as any child would.
How many of your children have threatened you with guns?
This is about you. The ultimate obstacle that Ethan could place in your way, your big test, boy, did you flunk.
Oh, all right, so what's passing? Me dead and Ethan in prison?
You didn't even scale the wall. You didn't even try. You backed off. Now you're backing off all the way to Las Vegas.
He knows where to find me.
But why would he bother? You will have already proven that he's right. That he's not worth the effort, that you won't even try.
Erica, you weren't there. You don't know half the stuff that went down.
I know, believe me. Only in my life, Kendall plays the part of Ethan. And by the way, guns figured rather prominently in our battles.
Kendall threatened you?
Please, that was the least of it. Sometimes kids will poke you with a stick, and they'll say, "Still love me?" And you say, "Yes." And then you might get hit by a 2x4. "Still love me?" And you say, "Yes." The punishment increases, and you say, "Yes."
Through all that, you never headed for the door.
Well, you know I did. We met in Las Vegas, remember? But I'm letting you learn from my mistakes.
Where are you getting all this?
Oh, I had the best, most patient, wisest mother who ever lived. Look, you owe it to your son. You owe it to Ethan. I mean, he's your responsibility.
Oh, Marty wants nothing to do with me.
He jumped through flaming hoops to prove that he was your son. Now he tosses you a few to prove that you're his father, and you can't take the heat?
You're oversimplifying things a bit.
No, look, why don't you understand something? This is the cycle of life, Zach. Stop fighting it, go with it, learn from it. Because if you don't, you're just going to be a sorry, miserable man for the rest of your life.
I can still make my flight.
Well, I finally get it. The Cambius curse. This is you all over, isn't it? You and your disappearing act. You couldn't take the pressure from your father, so you disappeared, and now you can't take the pressure from your son. Only this time, it's a little easier, isn't it? Because you don't have to fake your own death. You just have to hop on a plane. That'll get Ethan good, won't it? That'll really make him suffer.